Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So that's got things underway. Diatta. Niakate. Idrissa Gueye. Mane. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Danger averted for now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jackson. Mane. Mane goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Lovely feet. And Ndiaye. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cross. And here's Jackson. Mane. He's shooting! A real chance and a real let-off. Now that's well seen too. Diatta. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate looks to the other side. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Shot a goal! And he's following up! They've played it short. That is lovely. Can he deliver? He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to clear it. That's a cute ball. Sarr. It's out for a goal kick. Diatta. Liakate. Idrissa Gueye. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball. There are a few waiting for it. Across it goes. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Liakate. Played towards the other side. Sarr. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson. Now it's Mane. And here's Jackson. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sarr. Oh, nice touch. Out towards the flank. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, look at the space here.
Botswana seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Idrissa Gueye. Senegal are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sarr. Ndiaye. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ndiaye. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Mane. Oh, that's nice. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's going to go a long way. Mane. Oh, it's played into the area. Chance for a shot! Mane.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, it's come loose. Koulibaly. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No goals as yet. Chance!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Koulibaly forwards and with intent. Mane. And it's Gay.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. Sarr. Sarr shifted upfield. That'll be a throw-in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Very nicely done. Nicely shaped cross. Mendy claims it, safe hands.
Jackson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mane played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aim forwards. Time to deliver.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Sarr. Ndiaye. Diatta. Sarr thinks one through. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mane. Ndiaye, gently done. Nice control. Played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botswana clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Always onto this. Big chance! Sarr. Sarr. Ndiaye. And here's Jackson. Out to the right. Header comes in! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. And that has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The less said about that pass, the better. That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta. Sarr. Sarr. And it's Mane. 15 minutes till half-time. Idrissa Gueye looking for a runner. And he's heaved it away. Ndiaye. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Diatta shifted upfield. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Strong running down that left flank. And that's aimed into the middle. Plenty waiting in the middle. Diatta, aim forwards. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space out wide. He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mendy sends that a long way. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He thumps it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Now here's the delivery. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ndiaye. He's had a shot! That was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ndiaye. Sarr, forwards and with intent. Oh, sweet feet. Jackson's cross. And here's Jackson. Sarr. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Liakate. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Mane is the guilty party there. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's put paid to a promising move. Niakate, gently done. Mane wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diatta, and it's played forward. Ndiaye. Mane. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the right. So who's he picking out? Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Senegal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Botswana clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Into the channel. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear and claimed it back swiftly. That's a nicely weighted pass. Niakate with the clearance. Mane forwards and with intent. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards. Niakate gets it away. Done delicately. And that was very necessary. And he's cut it out. Sarr. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. That's really well manoeuvred. Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Sarr shifted upfield.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Botswana have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Sarr. Niakate. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye, and he goes cross-field. Sarr. Sarr. Diatta. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Diatta, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sarr. Sarr. Ndiaye. Ndiaye stood his ground strongly. Jackson! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Diatta. Diatta gets a cross in. And they've got rid. Sarr. Diatta. Muscular approach does pay off here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Goal kick. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Liakate. Sarr. Liakate. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Sarr. And it's Diatta. Diatta carries the ball down the right. Diatta. And it's hoisted clear. Sarr! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Has a look and plays it forward. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's tidy. Looking to go deep. He'll try to keep this alive. Mane. Mane goes on a charge down the left. Moved on forwards. No foul, says the referee. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Sarr. Gets good distance on it. Ndiaye played out to the left flank. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Proves too strong. Aim forwards, and they can counter here. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mane. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well timed, excellent interception. Idrissa Gueye. Mane. And he cuts out the supply. Sarr. Out to the left it goes. And it's Mane. And here's Jackson. Jackson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Mane. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played into the middle.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sarr, Diatta. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Diatta. Sarr. Now it's Ndiaye. And he's there to get it away. Mane. That's very neat. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mane looking to get on the end of this. Some good work on the right flank here. Caresses it through. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate. Mane. Ndiaye. And it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Sarr gets into a good position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lobbed in behind. Well read, and the danger is averted. Showing good feet, and it's Mane. Now who's going to be first to this? Here comes another cross. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ndiaye. Moved on forwards. Cleared without complication. Ndiaye. Diatta. Diatta. Ndiaye. Good chance here! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ndiaye brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's a good run down the left.
Botswana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye, forwards and with intent. Diallo played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Koulibaly cuts it out. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Mane. Mane.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. This is it then, now or never. Nice looking ball.
Botswana clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sarr. Played out wide. Ndiaye opts to play it back. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Idrissa Gueye, that's a delicate pass.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. Sarr needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chance here to counter.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mane. A good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Mane. Lovely bit of skill. Over to the left. And it's Gueye. Now it's Mane. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Gay. Played out to the right. And the cross comes in. Clears it away. That's a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. Ndiaye.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Is onto it in a flash. Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played into the middle. And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Niakate, aim forwards. Idrissa Gueye. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Mane. And it's Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Senegal have to get it into the box and quickly. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's on a charge. Needs a quality cross. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Diallo is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Cool it on, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Mane is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Senegal are looking to keep pace here.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Oh, Cooley does it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. It's 3 apiece. Idrissa Gueye is the fifth volunteer.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The margin of error is 0. It's in, pick that one out.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Mendy obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And no, the pressure just too much.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And that has lifted the roof. Senegal have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Chers spectateurs, les joueurs sont accompagnés, rentrés sur le terrain par les jeunes de Triple Foot.